Hey, I'm Steven, the founder of WIT, and this is Andrew, my partner and our CEO. And here's something that we were kind of thinking about the other day. So the other day I was sitting at home and I wanted a new playlist on Spotify. And I opened up my Spotify app and I see try our AI. And I just had this visceral reaction to it. I was like, can I just go to one app or one site and not have it be try our AI assistant? And it kind of got me thinking. I would imagine a lot of people out there have AI fatigue, right? We're seeing it everywhere, we're hearing it everywhere. And then after I had that reaction to it, just being annoyed, what did I do? I went and used the AI and it did a perfect job making the exact playlist that I could see in my head. So it did amazing. So I'm really glad that I used it, but it just got me kind of thinking, and I was telling Andrew about this, like I bet everybody has this AI fatigue. And it's one of these things where you have to be careful because though there are a lot of junk products out there and a lot of AI slop, as you've probably heard, AI is still extremely beneficial. And when you get it in the right hands and you use it correctly and you don't let it annoy you, it's unbelievable. And so kind of the topic was just, how do you properly use AI, not be frustrated about it, be able to sort through everything, because it's easy to just be annoyed by something and then stop using it, but then you're going to fall behind.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think part of what we talked about even last week was really identifying what is the purpose or intention behind what you're looking for. I mean, especially as business owners, getting inundated with product after product after product saying, hey, we can solve this for you and we could do this better and I can clean up your AR and we could get you 100 leads a week. And I mean, it's just constant over-the-top AI products, and they're great if you needed that product. And I think it's really easy to fall victim to, cool, I want to meet with everyone and hear about everything going on so I don't miss an opportunity. But do you need to solve sales? Do you need to solve your AR? Or do you have an issue with your accounting department that you actually need to buy an AI product? And I think people get so sucked into hearing about the latest and greatest, mixed trade shows to emails to phone calls, people walking in the door, that they start to get numb to the good ones, and even with the way WIT's gone and all the products we're building and really focusing on, something we talk about all the time is human-led AI, and really focusing on, it is a tool for the team and a tool for the client. It is not a replacement for the team or a replacement for having a human conversation with our clients. And for us, that's our very intentional focus with the tools. And we don't really stray too far from it, because for us, it would be so easy to be like, man, we could build this and build this and build this. And before you know it, it's so muddy and messy. Nobody knows what's going on internal or external. And so as the person kind of looking at it, I would take the time to really identify, why do I even want this? Do I even want this? Is it just kind of cool and I'm looking at it? That's fine. But if not, what is kind of the clear point of me going out, sitting with somebody on a sales call, or going to a website and looking through and trying a product? Do you need the most decked out Claude account when ChatGPT is able to answer, build me a grocery list? And don't go buy 7 different things and then get maxed. And we were kind of laughing that even us who build AI products pretty heavily and are involved in it a lot, even we get to the point where we're just like, oh my God, another product, another tool, another plugin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think for you listening, and even the way that me and Andrew talk to each other is, we're entrepreneurs. We have some really cool ability to see patterns. We have typically really good gut instincts, really good intuition. And I think those are important things to use right now. So if you find yourself kind of getting frustrated about all the AI tools in this, take a step back. Like Andrew said, what's the problem that actually needs to be solved? Because a lot of you, including us, 90% of the business is actually running really well and doesn't actually have any problems. So it's like, okay, let's find the actual part that has a problem, and then try to deploy an AI or a technology to help us solve that problem faster. Now with AI, it's nice. You don't necessarily have to maybe hire somebody brand new and then get them spun up over 3-6 months. You might be able to build an AI that can help solve that problem a lot faster. So yeah, it's kind of take a step back, take a deep breath, pay attention. If you're waking up frustrated and you're finding yourself at 11 o'clock at night scrolling through every AI to solve every problem in the business and looking for the extra, yeah, and you're looking for that extra 0.5%. I mean, take a step back and really think about, cool, like what's the intention behind your business right now? Are you building your business as fast as possible to scale and lean out and then sell? Okay, cool, you have a direction. Are you building that business to leave it to your kids or be around for 15, 20 years because you really love it and enjoy it? Cool. You'll have a very different direction with how you can use AI. So take a step back. It's wild right now, and it's easy to kind of get lost. Like I said, we catch ourselves doing it and going down rabbit holes, and we have to remind each other like, oh, nope, hold on, rabbit hole that's unnecessary.
Well, I think there's even two parts to it. You know, we keep talking, I guess, even in this little video about the people that are oversaturated and using too many products. There's also the other extreme where there's so much info, you don't even know where to start. And for those individuals, again, pick kind of what is the purpose of this? What am I trying to solve? Am I just trying to kind of use it? Awesome, just find one thing and just use it for a while. You will find what you don't like and what you do like, and then it makes it a lot easier to go out and be like, oh, I remember when I was trying to get ChatGPT, for instance, to give me this, and it kept saying it couldn't. Now I just saw this information that if I used X tool, I can get that out of it. Awesome, now you're able to build from there. And so, you know, I think the fatigue also lands on the side of don't use it at all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so cool.
Awesome,
yeah,
guys.
that's where we're at. Take a breath. You guys are great entrepreneurs. Have fun and enjoy this crazy world that we're living in right now.